Hey, what's up, guys? Back again with another vlog. It is 1:39 in the morning, and I don't think I fully accomplished my goals today, unfortunately. I specifically said to study physiology for at least 2 modules. I don't really know what that means, but I didn't do it. I did study today, though, just not 2 modules in particular. I kind of just did like random stuff, not gonna lie. So for tomorrow, I rewrote it so that it's very specific on what exactly I'm supposed to study. Tomorrow, I'm going to study Module 1 and Module 2, and I'm going to go through everything, or at least all the stuff that I would need to refresh in my mind. And basically just refresh my memory. So I'm just going to quickly scan through the modules, answer all the questions associated in those modules. I'm not going to spend so much time reading everything because that's a waste of time unless it's brand new information that I somehow have forgotten. But basically, I'm just going to scan through the module, read it through quickly so I'm not wasting too much time, so I can actually finish this at a realistic pace. Just scan through every slide on the module quickly, and then actually focus on the question portions in the module. Once I do that for the entire module, then I'm going to do a practice quiz. And then, once I've done the practice quiz and I've read the full module, then I'm going to write down basically everything I learned. And write it down in my study doc, basically all the key information from that module that I should probably get down for the exam. And then I'll also do a Quizlet just to solidify my memory. And then I'm going to do that again, but for the second module. So, yeah. I have work tomorrow. I get off work at around 4:30, shower, and then, getting ready to actually study. Probably going to take half an hour, so it'll be 5. And then I have to do my ring fit tomorrow, so that's another 15-20 minutes plus shower. So, it's and then I eat, so it's another half hour. So if I stay up a bit late, I might have 6 hours to do this. So that's 3 hours per module, which I think is a solid amount of time. I don't think I'll need 3 hours to read through the entire module. It is a lot of information to keep track of, but as long as I'm not spending too much time reading each individual word and, ruminating on my thoughts, then I should be fine. Especially for these earlier modules. I think these early modules, I can go through them much faster because they're not going to be as big of a priority on the exam. I mean, they're still going to be there, so I should definitely review it. But I've already studied these modules before for the midterm, so I should be pretty confident in this material. So I'm just doing another quick scan through, really. If I'm doing really well, I might even do module 3, but who knows how tomorrow's going to go. Right now, my goal is to just do module 1 and module 2, so that for the exam, which is on Friday / technically Saturday, I'll have to do 2 modules per day. So Tuesday, I do 2 modules, Wednesday 2, Thursday 2, and then the exam opens on Friday, but I have all day to do that exam on Friday, and I don't work on Friday, which is really good. So if it's really bad, I can spend Friday also studying, but I'm just doing this so that I at least cover all the modules before the day of the exam, so that on Friday I've covered all the material, and then I can spend that Friday solidifying basically everything I know. And also a good side note, the exam is only going to be multiple choice and true or false, which is really good. So it shouldn't hopefully be too difficult. there is going to be a lot of multiple choice questions. There's going to be like over 50, but it should be fine as long as I review my information good enough. So yeah, that's my goal. And then I also have an English exam on Monday. So yeah, I also need to be studying for that. I'll probably just spend the weekend like going ham at that, because it'll be, Friday hopefully I do my physiology exam. I could technically do it in the morning on Saturday, but I'd prefer not to. I should probably get it done on Friday. And then once I finish my exam on Friday, then I immediately have to start studying for my English exam so that I have as much time as possible. Then let's say I'm doing really well on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and let's say I do my exam on Friday, like early in the morning, right? It opens at 8 a.m. I'll probably realistically do it a couple hours after that because of sleep. So let's say I do my physiology exam and I finish it at like 2 p.m., right? I can then spend the rest of that day preparing for my English exam. I still need to read Module 6, so I need to do that. And then I need to read basically all the other modules for English because I basically forgot everything. So I'm rereading a lot this weekend. So yeah, that's my goal. I gotta really lock it down this week. And work is not helping. I'll give it that. If I wasn't working this week, it would make it a bit easier. But I do want my hours still. I still need to work. So yeah, that's about it for today's vlog. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Talk to you tomorrow. See ya.